How's it going, APC Nation? Welcome back to a brand new video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about, is the media using a scare tactic on the coronavirus? So, Mark talked about the coronavirus in his video, but this is not based off his video. This is my own video. I had this video already in my mind to make yesterday, and I streamed, so I was like, okay, I want to talk about this virus. It's getting out of hand. It's considered an epidemic. Every virus is. I'm not going to say you shouldn't take this virus seriously. You should, but you shouldn't take it to a precaution where you have to cover yourself with bags. Where I got that example from, because a Tennessee news company interviewed this lady who was covering herself up in bags to protect herself from the coronavirus. Like, come on. That's a scare tactic. The news is reporting that shit where it's a scare tactic. Like, you're going to report that and say she's covering up herself with bags, making people look crazy. The media scares people when it comes to this stuff. Every virus has a cure. Every virus we invented the cure for it. Last big virus that we fought was Ebola, right? The Ebola had a cure. We fought the Ebola, and there's no cases left. You don't see people with Ebola anymore because we fought it and we made a cure for it. Every virus has a weakness, and the human body is made to fight viruses. So, the media portrays this as every virus, even with Ebola, not spores, whatever it's called, the swine flu, all that stuff, the Spanish flu, all that stuff, they make it look as it's more dangerous than it is. Yes, every virus kills people. Every virus that we've had killed people, but we cured it. The media doesn't look at it that way. Doesn't look at the bright side of things. It only looks at the dark side of things at this time. Yes, it's bad right now. It's spreading. It's an epidemic. The World Health Organization, WHO has said that it is considered an epidemic at this point, but there's a cure being made. I read up on an article that when I was doing research for this video, that a cure is being made and it might be out by April. So next month a cure might be out. I don't know. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's a fake article, like if it's an actual source. But if you actually want to get actual sources, you need to check out the World Health Organization. Keep up contact with them if you want to keep up with this virus. The DNC, or seeing whatever that task force, the coronavirus task force that the president has issued, that Mike Pence is a part of, or the head of, that is also a good source for this virus. What I'm trying to say is every virus that the human race has came in contact with, we fought. We got over, we fought it, we cured it. We've cured it, we figured out a way to cure it. Black Plague, all that stuff. Like, Black Plague eventually went away, They eventually cured it. That's one example. That's a long time ago. They didn't even have technology that we have now. Like Ebola back in 2014. We cured that virus. It wasn't 2014. It was like 2010, something like that. I don't know. I don't remember when that came out, but we cured it. They're comparing it to the flu, which does have a cure, which has a vaccine for it. It's just a cold, but evolved. That's what the flu is. It's not really a cure for a cold, not really a cure for the flu, but it has a vaccine. Coronavirus, there could be a cure for the coronavirus. You can cure it if you know where it came from, patient zero, if you know where it started, how it spread so fast, if it spread it, where it spread it from. They believe it spread from bats. The coronavirus spread it from bats. If it did, you can find a way to cure it. If it spread it from an animal, you can find a way to cure it. Anyways, how it spreads, you can find a way to cure it. We have medicine for that stuff. Like cold, it comes from the air. Coronavirus comes from the air. Flu comes from the air. We have vaccines for that stuff. A cold, we have medicine for it. We have cold syrup. It goes away. Cold coughing syrup, all that stuff. We have cold medicine, and it goes away. Like, what I'm trying to say is the media portrays it as more dangerous than it is. It's like, oh, it's a monster. It's going to kill everybody. You know? They say that. It's going to wipe out everybody. It's not going to do that if you guys look at the bright side. Doctors say there's a cure for it. Scientists are working on a cure right now. And probably China. If you haven't saw the numbers, they don't report that over here. The Chinese have been getting better. Their rate have been going up for people getting better. People recover. Their recovery rate has skyrocketed over there, and mortality rate has gone down. They don't report that stuff. That's one thing is called a scare tactic. What I say scare tactic is it scares people. The Tennessee news company, for example, a news company in Tennessee interviewed this lady that had bags on her face, on her head, on everywhere, on her arms, covered in bags and sacks and all that stuff. And that scares people because people are taking this. You should take it seriously. You should wash your hands. You should do your best to cover your mouth. You should do your best to cover your nose when you sneeze. You should do your best to keep yourself clean and clean and clean. But what I'm trying to say is the media should not portray this as a more dangerous thing than it is. Every virus is dangerous. Yes, I understand that, NPC Nation. But not every virus is a cure, though. We can cure a virus. We've cured all these viruses in the past, the swine flu, all that stuff. The SCARS virus. All these other viruses that we've cured, they're saying it's just like the SCARS virus. You know, it's how it spread. It's just like the SCARS virus. That's one thing to compare it to. They compare it to the flu because it has the same symptoms. I searched up the symptoms. Like, we can cure this if we try our hardest. But what I'm trying to say is we shouldn't panic. We should take it seriously and not panic. We shouldn't panic in this time. People are panicking because the media tells us to panic. We are going to listen to the news stations because they are experts. That's what we believe. They're the only way we can get confirmation. But they won't report the good stuff about this. Or you're like, NBC, what's the good stuff about a virus? That people are recovering faster than they're getting it. People are recovering faster than they're dying from it, you know? So there's so many things that are happening in this world right now with this virus, and people are panicking because their media and their country are telling them to panic about it. You should be taking this seriously. You should. I know more elderly and more children, like small children, like babies and stuff, get it. But what I'm trying to say is, it doesn't affect many people, but it does affect people with medical problems and bad immune systems, yes. But what I'm trying to say is that we shouldn't panic over it. That's why every epidemic is an epidemic, because people panic and it spreads very quickly. That's the reason epidemics are epidemics, so they spread. But I was told today, if my school gets one case of it, they shut it down. Like, they shut it down, it's gone. If the person tests negative, they would reopen the school, but if tests positive, they're shut down. You know? That's scary. That's called a media scare tactic. Because we hear it one time in the media portraying it as more dangerous than it is. It's a dangerous virus, yes. Every virus is a dangerous virus, people. Common sense. Everything's dangerous when it comes out of nowhere. Every new disease is dangerous when it comes out of nowhere, when we don't know how to fight it yet. Our body's trained to fight all these diseases, and when we don't know how to fight one disease, yes, we panic, but we shouldn't panic. We panic because the media tells us to panic. We need to calm down with the panic and take this more in a serious approach. Because if we panic, we're going to spread it to people. If we don't panic, we're going to stay calm and we're going to not spread it. I know it spreads through the air, but what I'm trying to say is when you cough, 3 to 6 inches from someone. 3 to 6 inches is all it takes to spread. That's how it spreads. We need to not panic about it. We need to stay calm during situations of this. We need to stay calm during every situation, but it's never going to happen because the media and all the media, every media portrays it as a big monster than it is, more dangerous than it is. Every epidemic we had, the Ebola, it was awful. It killed so many people, but it was awful. It was awful. They thought they made it even worse. They made people freak the hell out over. And then we cured it, and then we stopped freaking the hell out. You know, if this warm air can cure it, or make it like 50% less dangerous, then we can cure it. We can cure it because we've cured every other virus that we've had. Okay, it's every other virus that we've had. We've cured somehow. We figure out a cure for every virus. So people, please listen. Do not panic during this time. Don't listen to the scare tactics that the media is portraying. I'm not trying to be hypocritical. I'm just trying to keep people safe. You panic, you're not safe. We shouldn't panic in this time. We should take this as confident as we can and try to solve it and try to not spread the virus. We panic, we spread. That's how the virus spreads. It's because of panic. People want to get out of their country and go to other countries. People want to get out where they're living and go somewhere else, and it spreads. But you have to see the bright side. It's going, like, China's having a resurgence right now. Their rate of people recovering is going up. Other countries are recovering, will go up eventually when we figure out a way how to not panic and figure out a way to fight it. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, press the share button, press the like button, press the red channel subscribe button, press the bell so never every time I upload a video. Go to the World Health Organization's website if you want to learn more, or the DNC, whatever it's called, DN whatever. I always get confused with Democratic National Convention, the DNC, but it's not. It's DNC whatever. DC something. I don't know. Disease control. Disease control. That's what it is. Disease control. The Department of Disease Control. The DDC. Department of Disease Control. Go to their website if you want to learn more about this virus. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, press the share button, like button, red channel subscribe button, bell so every time I upload a video. I'll see you guys next video. Goodbye.